Well, good evening, Eagles fans, and welcome to the Walther Center in Lancaster, California. We've got a good one on the way for you. Our Eagles here at West Coast Baptist College will play against the Nelson University men's basketball team, the Warriors, tonight. Eagles coming off of a good win against Dallas Christian on the road, as well as the Warriors actually coming off on with a win as well against Westcliff. And should be a good matchup tonight. Last game that Eagles played, they played against Dallas Christian and won 81-77, and really had a good road trip, faring fairly well as they traveled down to Texas and Oklahoma. But we're looking forward to this game tonight. We got about 3 minutes until the starting tip-off, and we'll see you then. All right, welcome back. As we think about our starting lineups tonight, our West Coast Baptist College Eagles are going to start number 2, Lenny Wrenchen at the forward. Number 3, Jimmy Proctor as guard. Number 5, Davian Brooks, guard. Number 7, Isaiah Salgado as guard. And number 24, Trevor Vermillion at forward as well. On the other side, for Nelson University, their starting lineup is number 0, Zoe Holman at guard. Number 2, Orlando Gonzalez at guard. Number 4, Taryn Ross at forward center. Number 5, Calvin Ridley at guard. And number 30, Wyatt McKay at guard and forward. Again, looking forward to a great game tonight. 30 seconds till tip-off. Should be a close one, but we're hoping our Eagles can pull out a win here at home to welcome them back here to the Walther Center for the new year. And we'll come back right after the national anthem and prayer for the game tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to the Walther Center for tonight's exciting matchup between the Warriors of Nelson University and your West Coast Baptist Eagles. Now, fans, we ask that you would please rise. And gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we open tonight's game with a word of prayer and as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Opening tonight's game with word of prayer, please welcome Dean of Men of West Coast Baptist College, Mr. Daniel Blam.
Let's pray together. Father, we are so thankful to be able to be here tonight, so thankful for these athletes, these coaches, these fans, these referees. And Lord, we're just excited about the opportunity to watch them play with the gifts and the abilities that you've given them. How we pray that you just bless all that would take place here on this floor. Lord, give them safety. I pray that you'd be with us as fans, as coaches, and others, Lord, that we'd have good sportsmanship. We do thank you for the Lord Jesus Christ, who paid the ultimate price for our sin debt on the cross of Calvary. And, Lord, we thank you for the freedoms that we enjoy even here in America. We do pray your blessings now upon this competition. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And now, to honor America, please welcome West Coast Baptist College student Emily Luna as she performs tonight's Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Luna. And now it's time for the starting lineups. Let's meet the visiting Warriors from Nelson University. Starting at guard from Camden, New Jersey, junior, number 0, Zoe Holman. Starting out forward from Phoenix, Arizona, sophomore, number 30, Wyatt McKay. From Peoria, Arizona, starting at guard, number 5, Calvin Winley. From Victorville, California, starting at center, senior number 4, Taryn Ross. And starting at guard for Phoenix, Arizona, senior number 2, Orlando Gonzalez. And the head coach for the Warriors, Nicholas Ebert. Eagle fans, it's time to get on your feet. Time to meet the starting lineups for your West Coast Baptist Eagles. From Toulouse, France, starting at forward, freshman, 6'8", number 2, Lenny Letchin. Starting at guard, from the 6'1", freshman number 5, Davion Brooks. Starting at forward, from Portland, Oregon, junior number 24, Trevor Vermillion. From Whittier, California, starting at guard, junior number 7, Isaiah Salgado. And starting at guard, senior from Portland, Oregon, number 3, Jimmy Proctor. And the head coach for your Eagles, Joey Vara. And assistant coach, George Swaney.
All right, Eagle fans, we're back
Eagle
at the Walther
fans,
Center, getting
it's
ready for the
time
tip-off
for
now.
West Coast
The Eagles are going to have to play
basketball.
clean basketball, as the Warriors did very well in their last game against Westcliff, having single digits in turnovers. But the Eagles have been playing much better as of late. The last game, our points leader was Davion Brooks. Also did well in his field goal percentage, a little under 50%, but 5 for 7 from the three-point line. We're looking forward to a great game tonight. Should be a solid game between two good teams here in the Walther Center. And here's the tip-off. The Warriors starting with the ball. Orlando Gonzalez gives off to Calvin Winley. A shot from the top, and it's good.
Zoe Holman for 3.
A little bit of contact, but nothing called there by the refs. And it's the Eagles' turn to bring it up the court. Isaiah Salgado gets us started off, swinging the ball around, trying to get someone open on the key. Jimmy Proctor from 3, but it just comes up a bit short, and the Warriors bring it back the other way. Eagles playing a tight man-on-man defense tonight. Oh, there's a steal from Lenny Ranchin. Oh, but gives it right back. Oh, it's
Eagles
out on the Warriors.
Basketball out of bounds.
Still Eagles ball. Davion Brooks trying to get open on the wing. Puts up a good ball. It's Warriors ball, but good effort there from Trevor Vermillion to try to retrieve that ball on the baseline. Overall, good effort. Looks like a little bit of nerves for the Eagles tonight coming into the game, but they'll start to get warm and pick it up as we go. Good pass into the center, but looks like we've got a jump ball, and it'll be the Eagles basketball. I think the Warriors wanted to foul there, but the refs saw ball first, and we got a jump ball. Isaiah Salgado giving out commands for Trevor to come get the ball. Gets it to Jimmy Proctor on the three-point line. Comes in, drives the ball, and he gets the foul. Foul's going to be on number 4, Jacob Crossley, for the Warriors.
Foul number 4, Ross, first personal. Going to line for the Eagles, number 2, Lenny Rancher.
Lenny Ranchin. With 12 free throws made in the last game. Has one there. One out of 2 for Lenny from the line, and the game is 3-1 as the Warriors bring the ball back up the court. Trying to get their center, number 4, to get a little bit more space in the center. Comes out, good pass down below, and it's a basket for the Warriors.
Wyatt McKay.
Number 30, Wyatt McKay. The Eagles trying to figure out this man-on-man defense, trying to break that defense a little bit. Get the ball into Lenny on the post. Oh, and Trevor Vermeulen trying to get the rebound, but comes out on him, and it's a Warriors ball going the other way. The Warriors look like a very disciplined team. Swinging the ball around, not making a bad pass so far. Oh, that might have been the announcer's curse, making a little bit of a bad pass into the center, and it's out on the Warriors, coming back for the Eagles. We've got some subs coming in. We've got a new student here, Malachi Jensen, number 35, coming in, and John Lorenz coming in as well, number 11. Isaiah brings the ball up, swings it over to Lenny. Here's Isaiah's back up to the feet. Good pass into the center. Puts it up and one for Lenny Ranchin to get our couple points on the board. Try to get closer to the Warriors here.
Foul number 30, McKay. Going to line for the Eagles for one shot. Number 2, Lenny Ranchin.
Another miss from Lenny from the line, so he's 1 for 3 tonight. Let's see if that continues on. But I'm sure he'll get warm as the game goes by. A drive into the lane, but no good from number 2, Orlando Gonzalez. But the Eagles bring it right back the other way. Looks like John Lorenz is asking for it on the post. Puts it up, but it doesn't go for number 11, John Lorenz. And the ball is going the other way. Looks like the Warriors are trying to pick up some tempo here in the beginning of the game. But a good rebound from John Lorenz.
Eagles
goes off on number 5 on the Warriors, and it is Eagles ball. Salgado calling out a play from the backcourt. Davion Brooks taking advantage of a one-on-one situation there, making a basket from the angle. What a good shot. Again, he's our points leader this season, averaging right about 23 points a game. Here's a three-point shot from the front, but it's no good, off to the side, and the Eagles are moving the ball the other way. We have a tie ball game at 5-5 here in the Walther Center. Trying to establish a little bit of a two-man game there, but give the ball away. Number 0 comes in, misses. And the Eagles are playing good defense on the key there, and he steps out of bounds. Calvin Winley tried to do a little bit too much, gave the ball away, back to the Eagles again.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 23, Anthony Jackson.
Anthony Jackson coming in. It's a rare occasion to see Anthony in the game, but he's getting a minute or two tonight. Let's see how profitable the freshman can be coming into the game. Brooks. Davion from the front. Gives it over to the new student Malachi. Over for a three-point shot from Lenny, but it's a little bit short. Good effort from the Eagles to try to get that rebound, but the Warriors are moving right up the court and trying to attack in transition. We've got a shot from the other side, a little bit short, and it is the Warriors' ball coming off of the rim.
Out of bounds, Nelson basketball.
Get the inbound pass on the wing. Great pass into number 30, Wyatt McKay, with a great score. But that was an excellent setup by the Warriors there to get the ball into the basket. But the Eagles here trying to get a little bit of a two-man game again, working. Anthony Jackson gets the ball stolen right about the foul line, comes the other way, take the shot, and they miss. So we're moving the other way. Kind of a transition game at this point. Great pass from Davion Brooks, but gets blocked. And they give the ball right back again. Again, I want to mention that the Warriors did really well in their last game, only turning the ball over 7 times. But here in this game already have several turnovers. So this is definitely going to be a game that is going to ebb and flow as we go. But the Eagles have done well so far, keeping the Warriors' offense at bay. Oh, good pass into the paint there by Isaiah Segato, but John Lorenz can't finish the basket. So the Warriors are moving back on the offensive end. Here's a shot from the three-point range, and they've been a little bit cold to start the game, but driving in has been successful. So Wyatt comes into the lane, and he's fouled by number 24, Trevor Vermillion.
First personal foul. Going to line for Nelson.
That's a tough one, as
30,
it appeared like
Wyatt
Trevor
McKay.
went straight up on defense, but might have just stretched his arm out a little bit. And it's 2 points from the line for number 30, Wyatt McKay. Makes the first.
Everybody clap your hands.
And hits both from the line. We've got a sub coming in, number 5, Calvin Windley, coming in for Wyatt McKay. And we've got our Eagles just falling a little bit behind here by 4 points, 9-5, with 13 minutes left in this first half. And just kind of a weak pass. And number 15 from the Warriors comes in and slams it home. Jermaine Ernest puts up 2 points there for the Warriors. A little bit of sloppy play here from the Eagles, but Davion Brooks takes it into the lane and gets fouled by number 4 on the Warriors, Taryn Ross.
Going to line for the Eagles.
That was a good drive by Davion. You almost think
Brooks.
we've got to get a little bit more of that for the Eagles, get a little bit more aggressiveness on offense. We'll see some points on the board. Makes his first free throw. Eagles a little bit lower from the line tonight, and realistically have been for most of the season, 68%. It's a stat that I'm sure Coach would like to see go up just a little bit, put a little bit more of those free points on the board. And here's a bad pass all the way up to Davion Brooks. Unfortunately, couldn't catch up to it, and the Warriors are going to bring the ball back the other way. Eagles moving into a trap on defense, trying to see if they can slow down the Warriors just a little bit. And we've got a foul on number 11, John Lorenz. The inbound pass, and
Foul number
Got a
11,
little
Perez.
bit of his head on that
Goal
one.
line for Nelson for 2 shots, number 4, Taryn Ross.
This doesn't seem to be a team that we want to put on the line, as they've been pretty
Checking back in for
successful
the
there
Eagles,
so
number 3,
far.
Jimmy Proctor, number 2.
Eagles are going to have to play clean defense from
Venture.
here forward if they're going to once again catch up in this game. Two free throws made for the Warriors there. Number 4, Taryn Ross, making both of his free throws. Eagles so far have missed 3 of their 6 free throws. Good offensive aggression coming in the lane for Lenny Ranchin, and he's going to go back to the line, see if he can clean up some of those free throws, put a few points on the
Foul number
board.
15, Ernest. Going to line for the Eagles for 2 shots, number 2, Lenny Retchin.
It's a 4th foul on the Warriors, and here's that first free throw straight through the basket. That's what you want to see after a couple misses. And he makes 2 for 2. And so the Eagles trying to catch up in this game just a little bit so as not to get too far behind. But here's the swing to the corner, and it's no good once again. Looks like the Warriors have just been a little bit cold from the three-point land. That's a travel. And
steps.
it's Eagles basketball going the other way. Good defense for the Eagles. Really rotating, doing a good job of moving around and forcing the Warriors to take outside shots, which they have not been able to capitalize on yet tonight. Isaiah's moving his team around, and here's Jimmy from the top of the line. Pulls away with a little bit of fadeaway, and a little bit short on his shot. Eagles have to take advantage of their offensive opportunities a little bit more tonight, as the majority of their points have come through free throws rather than field goals made.
Calvin Whitley.
And that's a bucket made for Nelson. So Gata trying to drive in, dishes it to Lenny, who loses the ball. But we've got a kick ball on White. And we're going to take a quick break for our media timeout.
We have a timeout on the floor. Media timeout. Eagle fans, get your phones out. Text to answer 661-743-4236. Who is the all-time leading rebounder in NCAA men's basketball history? The all-time rebounder in NCAA men's Division I basketball. 661-743-4236 for free Raisin Canes.
All right, we're back here in the Walther Center with just a little bit of a half of the first half to go. It is 15-8 Warriors over the Eagles right now. The Eagles have played pretty good defense. And, of course, announcer's curse right there. Kind of let an easy layup go through. But the Eagles have to do a better job of finding opportunities on offense. And here's Malachi Jensen hoping that he can make his best of that opportunity. Looks like number 10, Bradley.
Bradley goes
attempted to take the charge,
Eagles,
but
number 35,
kind of
Malachi
leaned
Jensen.
into Malachi as it went through. So we've got 2 shots coming up for Malachi Jensen. And once again, the free throws are just killing this Eagles basketball team from getting points on the board. I believe that is the 4th missed free throw of this evening. And he puts up the second, and he makes it. So we've got a 17-9 basketball game tonight. The Eagles with that trap. It's been strong for them so far. But a little bit of a lucky tip there into the basket for the Warriors. I'm sure they would probably admit that as well. But when you have the right setup, sometimes luck is just on your side. But again, the Eagles have to get going here on offense, and it looks like they just cannot accomplish what they want to. A little bit of a miscue there with a missed layup. But gets back right to it. Number 15 with the basket there. Jermaine Ernest for the Warriors.
Timeout.
So again, we've got 21-9.
30 seconds.
And we've got about 10 minutes. And the
Timeout.
Eagles really need to, once again, find opportunities on offense, whether that's getting a little bit more passing involved, getting a few more guys cutting to the basket. It looks like they're a little bit stationary tonight, a little bit flat. They've had success when they've been able to drive the basket in, at least getting some fouls and getting to the free throw line. But it seems as though they've wanted to stay outside on the key and move the ball around that way. Now, the Eagles have been playing fairly well on defense, haven't allowed too many easy baskets, and the trap has worked okay. Just an easy, or a little bit, not easy I should say, but a little bit of a lucky layup made on the last one. But it is Eagles ball. Let's see if the timeout from coach has helped at all. A trap here by the Warriors. And we've got the ball up the court. Good job by the Eagles in avoiding the trap there. They've got 20 seconds on the shot clock. Once again, just looking a little bit sloppy on offense. Eagles need to kind of wake up here on offense and get that ball moving the right way. And a missed layup in the paint for number 2, Lenny Ranchin. Warriors moving the other way. Get the offensive rebound, but miss on the layup. And here's the Eagles wanting to give a little bit of pace here. And we've got a layup for Davion Brooks. Good transition basket there, trying to get themselves back into this game early in the first half. About 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. This Warriors team looking to move the ball around, and the Eagles not looking to give them an easy basket. We've got a bank. Looks like Davion is trying to take the offense and put it on his shoulders, driving the ball into the lane.
Foul number 15,
and we've got a
Ernest.
foul on Ernest.
Second personal foul.
And that'll be
Goes to line for the
two
Eagles for two shots
at
Davion
the
Brooks.
line for Davion Brooks. Makes his first. Once again, free throw is just kind of killing the Eagles right now. Right about 6 points off of the board so far in this one. A little bit of floater. Eagles looking for a foul, but they get the ball right back again. Try the ball in the lane. And we've got a foul on number 2, Lenny Ranchin. Number 5 going to the line for the Warriors.
Foul number 7, Salgado. Going to line for Nelson.
I apologize.
Number
That
5,
foul was
Calvin
not on
Whitley.
number 2. That it's
Two
on number
shots.
7, Isaiah Salgado. And we've got a free throw
Checking back
miss
in
on
for
the other
Eagles,
side.
Number 3, Jimmy Proctor.
23-12. Warriors, about 9 minutes on the clock left. And he goes 1 for 2 from the line, so it is now 12-24. Eagles having the Warriors at this point. Almost another bad pass. The Warriors really playing solid defense. Get another steal in this game. And it turns into a basket. 26-12 Warriors. Eagles just need a spark of something, spark of hope. And there's a drive from Davion Brooks, and he's going to the line. That is the 7th foul on Nelson. And we've got a foul on Zoe Holman.
Going to line for the Eagles. Number 5,
from the other side of the United
Brooks.
States, Camden, New Jersey, has played a good game so far. That's a basket made for Davion Brooks. It's
Checking back in for the Eagles, number
13-26.
35,
Let's see if he can make
Malachi
his second
Kinzer.
from the line. And there it is, 2 from the line. And that might be the first person to hit both of their free throws from the line tonight for the Eagles. And that's a good steal for the Eagles. And a great
Malachi
basket from number
Jensen.
35, Malachi Jensen, the newcomer. Again, this trap has done fairly well. Eagles playing great defense in this transition. And get the steal. Davion Brooks with the ball. Coming down the court. Let's see if he drives through the lane, and he does. And he gets 2. 2 points for Davion Brooks. That's great defense turning into great offense. Again, good defense from the Eagles, not allowing a basket there. And here's Davion Brooks coming through the lane. Misses, but Ranchin with the rebound. He misses as well. And his Warriors basket going the other way. Looking hit from the 3-point range. Number 2 misses for the Warriors. So it's Eagles basketball going the other way. And we've got a little bit of a shooter's touch there. Warriors trying to do something to stop the bleeding, but it looks like a steal. Probably should have been a little bit of a foul and a push off there in stealing the ball back. But the Warriors yet still with the ball. We've got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They're looking just to do something with the ball. Get the ball into the line. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Puts it up from right about the free throw range. And the Warriors now have traded places with the Eagles, and they're a little bit stagnant on offense while the Eagles have taken advantage of their last couple possessions. So the Eagles working the ball from the top. Get the ball over to John Lorenz and back to Davion on 3-point line to Jimmy Proctor, who's shooting for 3. Comes close, but is unable to connect. Warriors again trying to break this defensive stranglehold the Eagles have put on to them for the last couple minutes. And drive into the lane, and successful basket for number 5, Calvin Windley for 2 points. It is currently 28-20 with just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Eagles calling out plays from the top of the key. 3 points for Davion Brooks, and he hits and connects. It's 23-28 as the Eagles continue to close the gap. Once a 14-point game, now back down to 5. Unfortunately, it's going to go right back up to 8 points of a lead for Nelson as they connect from 3 from the outside. Looks like the Eagles are trying to clear the lane a little bit for Lenny, but they get over to John Lorenz, who also hits from 3. It is 26-31. And again, the Warriors looking to transition now. get the ball into the lane, and we've got a missed basket. And it is Eagles ball coming in.
Basketball.
Good boxing out from Lenny Ranchin there to try to get that defensive rebound. And we've got a few subs coming in, but we've got a media timeout, and so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll see you on the other side.
Media timeout. The all-time NCAA leader in rebounds, Tom Gola from LaSalle. Tom Gola. He received a winning text. Please report to the scores table for your free Raisin Canes. Special thank you to our West Coast Baptist College sponsors. Raisin Canes, the official chicken finger of West Coast Athletics. Mi Ranchito, the Antelope Valley's #1 Mexican restaurant. Amore Pizza, AB Amore Pizza. And Castillo Concrete Construction. A special thank you to our
All
West
right,
Coast
we're coming
Baptist
back into this
Athletics
game.
Sponsors.
The Eagles have done a good job in the last about 3 or 4 minutes or so of connecting on offense, doing a good job of hitting from three-point land. Let's see if they can capitalize on a little bit of a run here. It's 26-31 coming in with about 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Malachi driving through the lane. And I think maybe got away with a little bit of a double dribble there, but it is Eagles basketball coming back. So it's Eagles basketball coming back in. Isaiah is going to inbound for the Eagles here. Gets it into Lenny Ranchin, who's looking to make a little bit of a splash as we close out this first half. Comes in, tries to get the ball up, and that's a valiant effort, and gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and makes it, putting us to within one possession of this game. Just a little bit of laziness there on defense, maybe a little bit of miscommunication, just kind of reaching in. And we've got a foul on Trevor Vermillion there, number 24 for the Eagles, and that's his second. So he makes the basket and makes it a true N1 as the Eagles make their way back down the court on offense, trying to connect again, see if they can inch just a little bit closer. And here's Brooks driving in with a fadeaway shot, and that's a little bit off. And we've got a little bit of a block there by, looks like number 2, Lenny Ranchin. He just did not hold his ground. Kind of lined up exactly where number 5, Calvin Winley, was landing.
Foul number 2, Ranchin. Going to line 4, the Warriors, number 5, Calvin Winley.
So Calvin going to the line here tonight, 34-28. That is the 5th foul for the Eagles in this half. Just cleaning up the court a little bit as to protect this player's safety. Two shots for number 5. Again, I don't think the Eagles have done a terrible job tonight on defense. In fact, I felt as though it's been a little bit of their strength, just a few mistakes and transition baskets. The offense is where they've struggled to put points on the board. But in the last couple minutes, they've done a little bit better. Getting the ball in just like that, driving to the basket, and getting 2 for Lenny Ranchin. So it is now 30-36. Let's see if the Eagles can get a stop here. and get this game within one possession once more. Good pass into the baseline. And a steal from Isaiah Salgado. He's driving down the lane, and is Eagle able to catch the foul, and we're going to send him to the line.
Foul number 3, Pavey. Going to the line for the Eagles for 2 shots, number 7.
Fouls on number 3,
Salgado.
Chase Pavey tonight. And number 7, Isaiah Salgado will shoot 2 for the Eagles. And we connect on both free throws.
Checking back in for the
And
Eagles,
the Eagles
number 3,
are once again
Jimmy Proctor.
under 5 points behind for this game. All right, just a little bit over 3 minutes left in this game. And the Warriors looking to stop kind of the bleeding. And we've got a drive by Zoe into the lane, and it's fouled. And once again, foul by Trevor Vermillion. And that's going to be his third foul, forcing Coach probably to make an interesting decision here to maybe maintain his player into the second half. We'll see if he subs him out. Looks like Coach is going to sub him out for John Lorenz.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 11, John
Just
Lorenz.
to keep him on the court a little bit longer. A little bit of foul trouble there. It's a missed free throw. And connects on a second, making this game 37-32. Coach calling out plays from the bench. 3-point shot. Misses just short. Here comes the Warriors trying to get a little bit of pace here. Moving the ball around the key. Sends it over to number 5. That's a good basket from Zoe. Holman, number 0 for the Warriors. Got the ball coming in to Lenny and loses the ball, and it is Eagles basketball, though. Got about 15 seconds left on the shot clock for the Eagles to create something to get some points here on the board as we begin to close out this first half.
Checking back in for the Eagles, number 7, Isaiah
Salgado coming back in for Malachi Jensen. Hoping to get some offensive productivity. Proctor inbounding the ball. Got a player down. Probably ruined the inbound play the coach had drawn up, but send it back out to the key with about 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Zay driving through the lane. Ooh, obvious and very loud slap on Isaiah. So that's going to be 2 free throws coming up for number 7, Isaiah Salgado. He made both of them before. Let's see if he can do the same thing to get this game within 5 points. Isaiah Salgado doing a good job so far this year as we consider his free throw percentage being 44%, but tonight doing a great job from the line. Once again connects, and that is 4 made free throws for Isaiah Salgado, trying to get his team excited about defense, get them going in this game once more, trying to get that game back to 1 possession here. Warriors doing a good job moving that ball around and can basically getting a wide open 3-point shot. Zay working to drive in, and Warriors stepping up on defense on this possession. Send it out to Jimmy, who puts up 3. And he's short on his 3-point shot. It is 42-34 with a little bit over a minute left in this first half. And a 3-point shot that had really no chance of going in. And good defense there from John Lorenz. And we've got a foul on number 0. Refs discussing whether this is a foul on the Warriors.
Foul number 0.
All right,
Holman.
so they come back and say
Go
away.
for the Eagles for 2 shots.
Holman
Number
with the
7,
foul.
Isaiah Salgado.
And Isaiah Salgado looking to extend his streak of free throws here. Needing to make 2 to try to stay within touch before the first half ends. Makes his first. And there it is. He makes his second. Just hot from the line. Having a great game thus far, Isaiah Salgado. Good defense from the Eagles there. Another good defensive stop. And a rebound by John Lorenz. But a terrible pass coming through and a foul. Sometimes one mistake leads to another, and that was the case there with John Lorenz, where he gives the ball away and
Foul
ultimately
number
has
11,
to foul
Lorenz. Going
to
line
not give away
4.
an easy basket. So
Nelson,
number 0 is
Zoe
away.
Holman.
Holman is going back to the line for 2. Makes his first to make it 43-36 with just over 45 seconds left in this first half. And he makes his second to make it 44-36. Eagles trying to get a little bit of productivity right before the half. Let's see if they can get a little bit of momentum, make a basket, and get back into this game. But somewhat of an odd shot there from the baseline from Lenny Ranchin. Contested. Eagles looking to play good defense here as to not let up more points right before the half. Shot clock and the play clock basically even with each other. Looking to get the ball over to number 2. And the ball is into the paint, and it is a basket for number 0. 4 seconds left. 2 puts the shot up, and it is no good. And we go into the half 10 points behind. It is 46-36. Eagles doing their best on defense to keep it within touch here. Need to definitely get a little bit more life on offense, but we will see you after halftime here for the second half at the Walther Center for this game against Nelson University Warriors against our West Coast Baptist College Eagles. All right, Eagles fans, as we are about 5 minutes left until the second half, just wanted to go over a couple stats with you guys. Kind of the difference in this game has been the points in the paint. Really, the field goal percentage for the Eagles versus Nelson, we're about half of what they have currently, 28% for the Eagles from field goal percentage statistics. When you consider the points in the paint as well, you've got Nelson University at 24 points to West Coast Baptist College at 12 points. And so you see the major difference is just kind of the offensive productivity. The teams are fairly even. Points off turnovers, 11 for Nelson and 9 for West Coast. Second chance points, 2 and 2. Fast break points, 4 and 4. And West Coast is leading in bench points, so the bench has been fairly productive for the Eagles. But the biggest difference is the field goal percentage, 28.6 for the Eagles. There's really a need to start being a little bit more productive on the offensive end, getting that ball moving, making sure that that defense starts rotating, and ultimately finding open holes where they can. Being patient on offense, I think there's a little bit of a struggle to be patient on the offensive end for the Eagles. It seems like they're getting rid of the ball before the 10-second mark on the shot clock. And yes, while they are down by 10 points, they could use some patience and try to find those open buckets more than just trying to force something either into the paint or towards the paint. And I think if the Eagles were willing to do that, be patient, they'd be right back in this game. The teams are fairly evenly matched here, especially when it comes to talent, skill level, height-wise. Everything looks to be about even, but the Eagles, again, haven't been as patient as Nelson University has been on offense, and I think really that's the story of the game. And so in the second half, we'll see if the Eagles can produce some offense, get some more points in the paint, and keep Nelson at bay for just long enough to be able to get this game back into a situation where they're able to take a commanding lead over the Warriors. Warriors have done fairly well outside of their three-point range shots. They're 33% from three-point range. They're 43% field goal percentage. And again, they've done fairly well from the free throw line, making 11 of 13. The Eagles making 14 of 19 from free throws. And so if they're able to just get a few of those back, I believe that the Eagles would be right back in this game. But again, working on the patience in the paint, patience with the offense and moving that ball around. And I think our Eagles will make it right back in. 2 minutes until we get back into this game for the second half.
Welcome back to the second half of tonight's game. Nelson 46, Eagles 36.
All right, Eagles fans, it's going to be Warriors basketball coming back into this game. Eagles come out in a man-to-man defense. And once again, the Warriors doing everything they can to get that ball into the paint and have a really good offensive rebound there. Pass it back up to the top and reset. Oh, man.
Zoe Holman.
That was a pretty tough basket for number 0, Zoe, who is
Foul number
their
7,
leading scorer
Salgado.
momentarily.
Going to line for Nelson. Number 0, Zoe Holman.
With 14 points and now 16, makes the basket, and it's going to get a free throw to go along with it. Makes this free throw, and that makes it 49-36. And Eagles have a lot of work to do to catch up in this game. Let's see if they can be a little bit more patient with the ball. That's good ball movement so far. A little bit of a slip up by Zay Salgado, and the Warriors have it going the other way. Well, looked like a travel there, but no call. And we've got a little bit of a reach-in foul there from number 30, Wyatt McKay. And now both teams, once again, even. And the fouls, 1-on-1. Eagles resetting back here on offense. Jimmy Proctor couldn't hit in the first half, but there it is in the second half for 3 points. 39-49, getting it back to 10-point deficit. We've got a foul coming back.
Foul number 3.
On number 3, Jimmy Proctor. And just his first foul. And it's on the floor. Eagles doing everything they can to keep the Warriors from extending their lead. But we've got number 4, Taryn Ross, putting the ball back up 4-2 for the Warriors. Eagles down by 12 points. Brooks doing everything he can. No foul on that drive. Time to the ball to put the ball up. Number 4 with the offensive rebound and scores 53-39. Once again, the Eagles face a 14-point deficit. But they were able to clear that before. Here's Zay Salgado, who was kind of a spark in the first half there, getting to the line. We got a foul here, but we're not sure who is it on. We've got white ball here.
Foul number 5.
And a foul on number 5, Calvin Windley.
Checking back in for the Eagles, number 35, Malachi.
Looks like there was some discussion as to who that was
11,
on in particular, as both teams fell to the floor there. And nice inbound play right to Lenny Ranchin to pull back within 12. 41-53. Great inbound play for the Eagles. Again, doing their best to hold them on defense, but the Warriors coming out hot. And another basket for number 2, Orlando Gonzalez. The Warriors really doing a good job this half so far of playing defense, exhibited there by the steal and the basket by number 30, Wyatt McKay. A little bit of sloppy offense still continuing to plague the Eagles. And once again, we have a turnover on offense.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout, Eagles. The hanger is open. Ice cold beverages, snacks, refreshments available at the hanger.
We got a full timeout for the Eagles here with just about 17 minutes left in the second half, 57-41. And this is the largest deficit so far in this game for the Eagles. And once again, it's going to fall back on sloppy offense. They're not able right now to match Nelson University and kind of going toe-to-toe. And Nelson's come out hot in the second half, being able to score several points right away. So Eagles have to do both a job on defense of kind of quieting this Nelson offense, which once again has come out with a little bit of fervor, but also igniting their offense to be able to get the ball into the paint and somewhat being patient with their passing work. So we come back in the game, it's going to be Warriors basketball. And the Eagles are going to start out on D here once more. Holman's giving the ball back into Orlando Gonzalez, who's really done a good job of kind of controlling their offense for the Warriors to their leading scorer. And we've got a three-point shot for number 0, Holman, and a good rebound and a pass up court. Another good pass up to Isaiah. So got a fourth score for our Eagles. Good defense turns into good transition offense. Hoping that can provide a spark that they need to start moving forward. Another good defensive series so far. Good defense and a missed three-point shot. And it is white ball coming out.
Basketball.
And again, good defense there. See if they can produce on offense. And the ball is inbounded to Davion Brooks, who's carrying it down the court for the Eagles, who look like they've come out of that timeout with a little bit more fire. And there's a shot from Davion, missing just a little bit short. In transition basketball, but that is going to be the Eagles basketball. John Lorenz to inbound this pass. But we've got a little bit of an issue there where we have John Lorenz, who is bleeding, and so we've got Trevor Vermillion, who's going to come in and sub in for John Lorenz, who's going to get that patched up. And we've got an inbound. It's going to go right over to Davion Brooks. Back to Isaiah, who's been, again, once more, a spark in this offense that's been desperately needed. Malachi Jensen with a great move. And we've got a foul. So we got the basket plus a free throw.
Foul number 30, McKay.
And that is a foul on number 30. Wyatt
Jensen.
McKay, who's done a good job for the Warriors. But there, what a good play by Malachi Jensen to get that ball into the basket and earn himself a free throw, which he is unable to connect with. But still, nonetheless, getting to the line was good spark for the Eagles. Good defense there by Malachi Jensen once more, but a good pass into the paint, leading to a Warriors basket. It is 59-45, Warriors, 15 minutes left in the second half. Lenny Ranchin dribbling into double covered defense there. Does a good job helping the other player up. A rebound. And a good basket by 35, Malachi Jensen. Behind the back pass. And a rebound by the Eagles. And we've got good passing. And probably should have been a should have been goaltending, but nothing called there. And it is white
Out of
ball
bounds,
coming off
Eagles
of
basketball.
number 4's foot. A little bit of a spark for the Eagles right now on offense. They're starting to move the ball a little bit better, play good transition basketball as well. So we've got a 12-point deficit, which was up to 16 at one point. And so 59-47, just under 15 minutes left to play, 14 actually as it stands right now. Vermillion trying to direct from the top of the key, and Lenny with a good shot, but once again just cannot find the bottom of the basket. Shot from range, good box out, and we've got a foul. Just reaching in. Number 15,
Number 15
is
Ernest.
Jermaine Ernest.
Third personal foul.
And Nelson starting to rack up the fouls here in the second half. 4 fouls already with 13 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. See if the Eagles can create offense so as to get this game to within. Well, there's a turnover, and so spoke too soon. Good defense by Trevor Vermillion with the block, but gives it right back away. Offensive rebound for the Warriors, and here comes number 4. Comes in, is fouled. Taryn Ross with the basket. Fouls on number 2, Lenny Ranchin. That's his second foul of the game. Coach probably
To Renchin. Going to line
grateful
4,
that
Nelson,
wasn't a
number
foul
4.
on number
Kieran
24,
Ross.
as that would have been his 4th, close to being fouled out. Number 4 misses on the first, giving a gift back to the Eagles there. And we've
Checking in
got
for the Eagles,
number
number
11, John Lorenz,
Lorenz.
coming back in for Trevor Vermillion. Probably looking to provide a little bit of a spark on offense. Trevor doing a great job on defense, though, getting that block and getting the rebound before. And number 4 connects on second, making a 13-point deficit. And the ball to Malachi driving up the floor. And driving to the lane. Not really knowing kind of what happened there, but obviously going the other way. This Warriors team really moving with pace and creating opportunities for themselves. But the Eagles there are able to get the ball back and transition on offense, hoping to get this game back to where it was at halftime with a 10-point deficit. But a good block on defense. This Warriors team is really just swarming on defense right now, causing chaos for the Eagles and really not able to create good opportunities here on offense once more. Great pass on the inside from number 0. And an offensive rebound for number 15. But a good steal by Davion Brooks, who's driving down the court. He's got a couple with him. And it's a foul on Davion Brooks, so he's going to go to the lane and shoot 2. That foul's on number 4, Taryn Ross.
Foul number 4, Ross. Third personal foul. To the line for the Eagles for 2 shots.
That is
for
the
5.
third foul
Davion
on Taryn
Brooks.
Ross tonight, so getting their big man a little bit of trouble. And we've got a media timeout, so we'll see you on the other side of this for Davion Brooks free throws.
We have a timeout on the floor. Media timeout. Eagle fans, get your cell phones out. 661-743-4236. Who is the all-time NCAA men's basketball career leader in wins? What coach is the career leader in wins? NCAA men's basketball history. Text your answer to 661-743-4236 for your shot at free Raisin Canes.
All right, we're coming back into the
Goal
game with
time for the Eagles for two
11:48
shots,
to
number
play,
5, Davion
60 to
Brooks.
47. Nelson University right now. 2 shots for Davion Brooks, who's been fairly good from the line.
Go, you got shooter.
4 for 7 from the line tonight. And there's a hit, and we've got 48-60. Nelson still leading the Eagles by 12 points. Eagles looking for that spark on defense, transition, but that's a
Calvin
good
Windley.
basket by number 5. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion on offense, but a good pass to the outside. Here's John Lorenz driving through the lane and has a good
John
basket
Lorenz.
for number 11, John Lorenz. Good, strong basket with the right. Ball movement fluid from the Warriors so far in this game. Once again, there's a little bit of patience there. About 12 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Warriors, who are looking for their options. But defense really holding strong for the Eagles. And a drive through the lane. Floater and makes it for number 0, Zoe Holman. We got a timeout. A ref timeout, as it looks like we've got an injury on the Eagles' leading scorer, Davion Brooks. Looks like he's
Checking in for the Eagles, number
got
3,
something
Jimmy
going on with his
Proctor.
wrists. So Jimmy Proctor's going to come in, who made a 3-point shot earlier, looking to try to maybe get him another 3-point opportunity in this game, so as to draw this game back to within 11 points. Malachi Jensen losing for the Eagles, and number 0 is driving down the court and makes
Zoe
it
Holman.
66 to 50. The Eagles have got to find an option on offense, and that's a bad pass by Malachi Jensen. And we've got a dunk on the other end for Zoe Holman. Lenny Ranchin going in for the basket and is fouled by number 10.
Foul number 10, Bradley. Going to line for
Bradley.
the Eagles for 2 shots. Number 2, Lenny Renchin.
His second foul of the game, and it is the Warriors' 6th foul of this half. And so with 10 minutes left, we got 68 to 50. Lenny Ranchin misses his first free throw. He makes his first free throw. A little bit of a shooter's touch. And makes his second. So that's 52 to 68. Once again, keeping it right at about that 16-point deficit to keep this game within touch. Eagles need a few good stops here on defense and then some offensive possessions, but it won't happen with baskets like that. So Eagles go right back to work on offense. Just over 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Got Jimmy Proctor from the 3-point line, getting it into Lenny Ranchin, who takes it in and gets the bucket,
Livingston.
looking for the foul, but doesn't get one. And once again, back to 16 points. Number 2, Orlando Gonzalez getting the
Gonzalez.
shot from the elbow there. From deep downtown in an air ball for Jimmy Proctor, just trying to make something happen, trying to do something on offense, and reaches in and gets called for the foul. Thought he got all ball, but
Number 3,
looks like the ref
Proctor.
saw a little bit more than that, and so we've got a foul. That's his second, and so we've got an inbound pass coming from the
Checking in for
baseline.
Eagles, number 24, Trevor Vermillion. Number 5, Davion.
Looks like
Brooks.
Davion's doing okay. Got a wrap on that left wrist that he was complaining about, and so trying to shake it off and stay in this game for the Eagles. Oh, looks like a little bit of a push off there, but loses the ball, but the Eagles just cannot hang on to it. That's kind of been the story on defense in this half, just not being able to hang on to the ball. Good block by Trevor Vermillion. Once again, good defense there by Trevor, but better offense. The Warriors coming in and throwing it down. 74-54. It is a 20-point commanding lead by the Warriors currently. Every time it looks like the Eagles are going to march back, the Warriors just kind of tap the brakes on defense. And once again, we've got a 22-point lead, 76-54. We've got a timeout. Oh, no, we got a foul on the floor on number 5, Calvin Windley.
Goal line for the Eagles, number 5, Davion Brooks.
In the bonus for the Eagles, and therefore Brooks will shoot 2 baskets here. Misses the first and 1-1. I apologize. It was 1-1, not 2. Brooks trying to keep number 2 contained up near half court. We got a rebound by John Lorenz. And they're trying to get the ball up the court. Here comes Davion Brooks driving in. And is unable to get the basket there. And it is Warriors basketball on a turnover.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 23, Anthony
7
Jackson.
minutes and 22 seconds left in the game. Coach pleading with Trevor Vermillion to keep that ball up. Don't get it
Timeout on
down.
the floor.
Maybe even to
Media.
go back up with the
Timeout.
ball. So we've got a media timeout just now, and so we'll see on the other half.
Correct answer to trivia question. All-time winningest coach in NCAA Division I men's history, Mike Krzyzewski. You received a text. Please come to the scores table for your free Raising Cane's card.
Well, the Eagles have 7 minutes and 22 seconds to get this game within reach. It is currently 76-54. And what they did well in the first half, they are not done as well in the second half play defense. And their offense has done just as about good in the second half. So we've got Anthony Jackson, who's coming in once again in this half, maybe to give the Eagles a little bit of a spark, maybe on defense, give him a little bit of an opportunity to play. Warriors once again taking their time on offense, really kind of working the ball around. And Eagles just not doing a good enough job of boxing out there. And that team just comes right in and puts it back in the basket. There's a three-point shot, and once again, not even close for the Eagles. Good ball movement to number 3 on the edge, trying to get a three-point shot, and just would not fall for the Warriors. Proctor trying to get in on the wing. Brooks posting up, turns around, shoots, and scores. 56-78. Good shot on the fadeaway. Number 15, Jermaine Ernest, putting the ball back up, getting the score here. And Davion bringing back up, trying to get this game within reach. And completely lets go to the ball. Number 3, Chase Pavey, getting that basket in transition off the turnover. A good drive by Trevor Vermillion. Is fouled in the lane and will go to the basket and shoot 2.
Foul number 10.
8th foul
Bradley
in this game by Nelson. It
Goes to
is
line
currently
for
82-56.
Number 24, Trevor Vermillion.
And the Warriors have just kept climbing this game. Coming in the game for Davion Brooks is 35, Malachi Jensen. Lenny Ranchin waiting to enter into the game. Good rebound by Malachi Jensen there. He marches down the floor, looking to get something for the Eagles. Shoots a 3, comes up short. Looks like the Warriors are going to put in a group of 4 on defense. And once again, just someone coming right down the lane. And nobody's there to box out. Nobody's there to defend. And almost a devastating dunk there by number 15.
Jensen. Go to line.
Number 35,
number 0,
Malachi
Zoe
Jensen with
Holman.
a foul. And that's his first of the game. And the 5th on the Eagles. Got subs all around for the Warriors and also for the Eagles. Second free throw for Zoe. And he connects on the second one, and he's going to come out of the game. Davion Brooks driving through the middle, has a good move, puts it up, and gets the basket, and will
Davion
shoot
Brooks.
a free throw to try to connect on this three-point play.
Foul number 4, Ross. fourth personal foul. Going to the line for the Eagles, number 5.
Taryn Ross with his
Brooks.
fourth foul. 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in this game. 84-58, and Brooks connects to make it a three-point play. Warriors moving the ball around as well now as they did the whole game. And that's a basket for number 12, Logan DeMarie. Here's Zay Zolgado putting the basket up, almost gets a three-point play. We've got a foul on black.
McKay.
Number 30, Wyatt McKay.
Going to the line for the Eagles, number 7, Isaiah Salgado.
Salgado's done well from the free throw line tonight and continues to connect from the free throw lane. 26-point deficit with under 4 minutes to play here. Eagles losing 61-86, but doing a little bit better in the last couple minutes on offense. Warriors moving the ball around, looking to get a good basket here. Good rebound by John Lorenz to start the transition. Looking to get Salgado a shot here. Good pass, but a bad finish. Another good pass in the lane, but once again, Malachi comes up short. It is jump ball, so it should be white ball, Eagles possession. So we've got Vermillion coming in for John Lorenz, and we've got Jimmy Proctor coming in for Malachi Jensen. Good inbound play. We've got 2 points on the board, and that is 63-86 Warriors. We got a foul on likely number 2,
Foul number
Lenny
2,
Ranchin. That should be his
personal
third foul. And we've got 6 fouls on the Eagles, so it is going to be an inbound play. Three-point shot for number 3 and hits. Chase coming from downtown. Davion Brooks driving in, dishes out to Vermillion, doing his best in the paint to navigate. Shoots and misses, but Lenny Ranchin gets right in there, gets a rebound, and creates an opportunity for him and scores. Three-point shot from the edge, and it's Eagles basketball once more. Pass to the corner for Jimmy, and he misses from 3. Warriors basketball coming back. Number 12 doing his best to lead number 30, McKay, who misses a shot on the baseline, but gets his own rebound and is able to score. So we've got a 91-65 point game. Warriors calling for a travel. The ref's not giving it. 1 minute and 40. Here's a three-point shot for Jimmy Proctor, and hits.
For 3.
68-91. Still Warriors. And we've got a timeout here for the Warriors. So as we close out this game with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the game, we're looking at Warriors just really trying to get some subs in here, and so it's going to remain Warriors basketball with 25 seconds left on the shot clock. It looks like they're content just to kind of run some time off the clock here with a healthy 23-point lead. Number 12 with a pass into the paint.
Out of bounds, Eagles basketball.
And misses, and so it's going to be the Eagles basketball. See if they can just inch a little bit closer towards the end of this game. Proctor bringing the ball up. Looking to get an opportunity open. And Ranchin throwing up a three-point shot and misses a little bit long. So the Warriors are coming down. Trying to fit that basketball in, but Eagles playing pretty good transition defense. It will remain Warriors basketball, but that was pretty good defense by the Eagles. .48 seconds left in the game, 91-68. And this game really is kind of the tale of two halves. The Eagles really doing a good job of keeping up with the Warriors in the first half, playing decent defense and really kind of allowing their defense to keep them in the game. And then this half really just kind of like that, where they just haven't been able to keep the ball out of the basket for the Warriors and put the ball in the basket for themselves. But Jimmy ending the game off with a hot streak and hitting 2 3-point shots in a row. So it is 71-93 with 14 seconds left in the game. And so both teams content to let this clock run out, and it's going to be 71-93 at the end of this game with 3 seconds coming off the clock, and that's going to do it.
Brings us to the end
Well,
of
our
tonight's
Eagles
contest. Final score,
couldn't
Nelson 93,
couldn't get it done
your
tonight,
Eagles 71.
but they
Next
showed
Eagles home
sparks
game
of
here
hope
in
and
the
moments
Walther
of this
Center
game,
tomorrow,
especially coming
6 o'clock
towards
versus
the end of the
Justice
second,
University
towards the end, I
here
should say,
in
of the
Walther
first
Center,
half.
6 p.m.
At the end of the first half, it looked like they had some light and they had some fire to be able to kind of connect and really do a good job on defense, draw it a little bit closer. But that second half, really, the Warriors came out so strong and were able to play both on the defensive end very well, but on the offensive well, and really had patience with the basketball, made the right passes, and did all they could to keep the Eagles on their heels, quite literally. Wasn't a close one, but there was moments where the Eagles did look like they were going to draw close. Did end up being 93-71. Nelson University taking the win over our Eagles tonight. We'll see you in our next game, even tomorrow night at 6 o'clock right here in the Walther Center for the Eagles. Well, it's been great being with you this evening. Hope you have a great night. And looking forward to our Eagles playing once again tomorrow night. Have a great night, and God bless.
It was actually before I even saw you text. So I was like, let me go search my like text. How many times you text? I hate my job. Like 5 minutes.
All I hear from Patriot people is concentration camp.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Concentration camp where
I'm not gonna lie. It's getting bad right now. I'll be honest.
you know why? Like are they like
The management. They keep switching management and like the people they have in right now.
Just go to it. Just go to it.
Can you hear it? No, turn it up in like listen to it. And there's like a blue ball in here, and you can't tell me I can't get it right. I don't have my car. I wasn't looking over.
Oh no,
the
I
app.
said that. My fault.
Yeah, I was like, that's not even why I was asking. I was like,
But then it looks like I'm like
you literally do that all the time.
Maybe Jash.
Congratulations. You too? Introduce you to a friend. This is my fiance.
Well, we're gonna like I think do it.
I'll introduce you right now.
And then we might do like the last one.
What are you guys planning?
I'm so ready. Mine's so nervous.
Yeah, she graduates next spring, and I'm gonna come back.
No, it's not. Or watermelon. You know, I've never had watermelon.
So you can do whatever you want. No, they're out the week. So, I'm gonna try to be more consistent with guys. I got new cleats. I've literally had the same 6 weeks since freshman year that Max makes me get them because I had no cleats. Well, the cleats that I just swapped out, I've had these since freshman year. Yeah, that's tough. I'm gonna run home real quick. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back going again. So, yeah, just let me know. I'll try and get my number. I'll lock you up, yeah?
Okay. Oh, you're not doing nothing. Did you get that? Nuggets? Yeah. Do we still need it? His stuff trash too?
mine is. It's a quiz, so there are a lot more.
7 out of 15. Actions? Oh yeah, that's so simple. Why didn't I get the pen? Okay, so I just have. I'm so bored. I'll bring it tomorrow.
I mean, depending on how long you'd be here, I can give you my key. You can go get mine.
I don't know how long I'll be here though.
I know.
Do you know what time it is? I have to go to bed.
Did you guys lose power and stuff too earlier?
In my classroom?
Yeah.
So fun.
Wednesday? It
So
was crazy.
it was only
Absolutely
times
crazy.
class that was like working.
Really?
That and the office.
Yeah.
So somehow the oldest building was working. Like,
Well, Miss M and the Carrie's rooms were still working.
okay, well,
Up until like 9 o'clock.
well, I didn't know about that lecture, but my class was fine for first period because I missed my first period. Whatever, we didn't know anything about it. I guess it went out before we even got out of first. So everybody else was in like pitch darkness for like 10, 15 minutes. So not a big deal, whatever. Windows, whatever. But we went to science and there's no open classrooms in A because everybody had moved to go to A. So we had to do our test in the dark, like pitch dark. Like I'm not even joking. There was no light coming in because it was like cloudy.
Yeah.
And so we had no light. And so it was supposed to be on paper like that, and it was like a 4-page, 5-page test. But instead, she had to type it all out on Chromebooks, because how are we going to see it anyway? We don't all have, well, half of them had their phones, but like, we don't all have phones that we can show flashlights on. So we all had to get Chromebooks and like put our screen brightness all the way up, and all of our eyes were like hurting so bad when we got out. So Miss Cal, because we went all the way back to A, because we were all confused, like we were all late to class, but we were so confused.
Yeah.
It was freezing at like 10 o'clock in the morning. And that building on that side does not have any heat or air conditioning. Oh my goodness. I'm in the back row of my classroom, so I'm in the back row. It was me, Evelyn, Eddie, and Leah. Oh my goodness, we're all like freezing to death in this back classroom because we're right next to the door and it doesn't lock all the way, like close all the way. So we're all like here with an open door, we're freezing. And like we're talking the entire time. Miss Cal like can't hear us because of the wind or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're like just talking the entire time, whatever. So we did that, and that was fun. And then we did fourth, and it was out for like half the time. Then we got it back on.
They moved us all the way to Kid City, which I'm sure you heard of.
Yeah. I was like, did you guys get better? Yeah. Well, Mom's not gonna talk to me yet. I'm so excited for Saturday.
I'm so nervous. Actually, I haven't even really thought about it, but I feel like I'm gonna be so nervous. I feel like, have you guys done like plays or like much of that stuff?
Miss Tom said we're not gonna do like major plays.
Well, like, cause she showed you like how to move the ball.
A little bit, yeah. She said she did it on Wednesday.
I'm like, I feel